That looks like about it. There we go. Right, so we wait for people to jump on a sec. And I have a swig of my tea. And just sort this out. I tell you what, mind of all this planing we've been doing in the last couple of lives, I've got a massive bag of sawdust. I need to get my dust extractor emptied out, which I think I will do now. Because we're getting a bit snowed under in here. Obviously the problem I've got in here is we've been doing a lot of planing recently. I'm accumulating a lot of sawdust and a lot of mess. So I'm trying to sort things out. But I want to get the planing out of the way today. Oh, hello everyone. Oh. Tell you what, the amount of times I've emptied this thing out in the last couple of days is insane. With all this planing we've been doing, obviously you've got a lot of sawdust you've got to get rid of. I'm trying to come up with an idea what to do with the sawdust. This is just from a couple of lives that we've done. Got a nice bag of sawdust we're accumulating by there. But obviously when planing timber, you've got a lot of sawdust. You've got to get rid of it all. I'm going to buy an air scrubbing machine and get that fitted in here as well. Because obviously for your health and the dust and everything. I'm doing a lot of planing recently on these lives. And it's creating a lot of mess and a lot of dust. So the idea of all these lives, I want to get all this planing out of the way. And then we can set up and make other things on new lives. Because I don't want to be doing planing for the next 3 months. Because we've got a lot of it to get through. So I'm going to get it all done. And then we can crack on to making some nice things then. So I'm just setting up the dust extraction. We can crack on with this live then. I've got sawdust everywhere in here and I want to clean it up, see soon. I can't deal with mess, it winds me up. There's nothing worse than a bit of mess. How is everyone anyway? Right, so we've got a nice bag of sawdust. If anyone's got any ideas in the comments what to do with it. Hello, how are you, ants? We've got a nice bag by a lock. It's a big bag of sawdust we accumulate in here. I don't know if any of you got any hamsters you'd like to have some, you're more than welcome to it. Right, so in this live, I know I've just been sorting that out in a bit of a rush as always. In this live now, all we're going to be doing, I got a bit of oak. I did want to do it on my last live, but I didn't have time. I had to go and see the missus quickly. She wanted something to say. So we've got a piece of oak by here. This is rotten on one side, as you can see. Don't know if you can hear that. All of that's rotten, but this side's all great. So we're going to give this a little plane, and then I can see then what I can use out of this, and I will keep this for a future project and never throw nothing away. as a lot of you know. Here's a piece we planed earlier. I'll just show you. Look at that. See, there's a beautiful side to this oak by here. And obviously all of this, that's rotted. All the rest, it's all good stuff. So we can use that. So that's what we're doing. What else have we got? Yeah, let's have a look. We've got another beautiful piece of wood by here. How are you, Adam? Don't know what that says. Yacht or yo. Got another bit of timber by here. Can't remember the name of this. I remember this wood. It begins with the letter L, if I remember right. If anyone knows, drop it in the comments. Tell me what timber it is. I purchased a few of these. I made a table. Yes, wood gamer. That's a lovely bit by there. Yo, 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 what's up? Robert, nice to see you back on you, mate. Yeah, do you know what this timber is, Robert? I don't know the name of this. It's Langenburn or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. So I thought I'd get it out and get it planed up today. So that's another thing off my list. Because what I don't want is all of this sawdust. I want to get all the planing out of the way. All the timber I've got, yeah. And once all that's ready, then I can get on making things then. I just want it all out of the way now, that's all. So yeah. We got that piece we're going to sort out this piece. We got that piece for there. I think we got another piece of walnut. I got another piece of walnut by here. I think Robert's seen the walnut as well. There's another piece of walnut by there. It's called wood. Well done, Adam. That is correct. It is called wood. We just don't know what species it is, that's all. Don't forget, give us a like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. Right, here's the first piece going through. We call that a piece of wood. That is correct, Adam. It is a piece of wood. Thank you for joining in on the live anyway. It's much appreciated. Here's going to be the first one we're going to plane today. Let me just turn this on by here because that's going to charge my phone so it doesn't die while doing the live. But before I start, I'm going to have a swig of my cup of tea. Got to have a cup of tea when you're on a job. I'm just doing a couple of lives today. I've got some other things to do, what's I say. For a second, I thought he said walnut from Plants of... I did say walnut, you're correct. It is walnut, it's a walnut tree. It produces some beautiful timber. Walnut is a very dark wood. It is nice. A lot of people use walnut against light woods like this, maple and things like that. Right, so we're all ready now? All ready to rock and roll? Right, on this bit of oak, we still got a little bit of peppy left by there, so it should plane up nice. I like and subscribe. Thank you, Adam. You know what I mean? If you want to watch more, obviously give us a like and subscribe. It's always great. Helps the channel, helps me build things, makes me do the lives. But yeah, we're going to plane this piece. I know it might not look pretty to some of you, but there's a considerable bit of oak left on here. We all know how expensive oak can be. It is more readily available now. It is a lot cheaper. You can pick it up in rough cut form like this. And you can plane it and shape it and do whatever you want with it. That's the cheapest way of buying your oak and your timber these days. Obviously, if you buy it planed, all pre-shaped and sized, it costs a lot more because somebody's done that for you. But there's no harm in having a go and trying to do it yourself. Obviously, I haven't got the big machineries like some of the big companies. I'm a one-man band, but we'll have a go of it. Thank you for the like there. Thank you very much, Adam. That is absolutely awesome. So we'll go ahead now and we will give this a plane. Obviously, don't forget, hit the like button if you like what you see, like we said. So we'll go ahead and plane this now. Let's try that. marvellous start. She is jammed right up. We're just going to get this out of the machine. I don't know what she was sticking on, but she didn't like that. It's a bit of a kick in the timber, so that's probably why he's catching and jamming. So we'll go over lighter pass now, see if we can sort him out. I'll try and take off very little at a time. It's got a little kick, look, it's got a wobble in it, So we'll try and flatten him off a bit. Let's just do it for there. Nothing worse when things like that happen in a life, so here it goes. Good day again, Denny. I know, Robert, we jammed up a booty then, but let's have a go. Higher last side? That's much higher on this side, it is. That should do it. Slowly get in there. Right, we've got a load of snipe going on here, but I've got it flattish now, so we'll spin him around. We'll get rid of this. Look, as you can see, it's got one hell of a curve in this. See, and what it's doing is catching and it's twisting, and the planer doesn't like it. So we can just flatten both sides off a bit. I might get something out of it. Yes, the small ones are quite loud for this size. Damn, it's loud. It is Adam, yes. I should have warned you about that before I started it up. How much wood do you have? I have quite a bit, Adam. Well, I don't have shed loads of the stuff. But like I said on previous lives, excuse me, I had to buy and store, and that's what I do all year. So I just store it, leave it a couple of years, and then I'll make something out of it then. But these are just offcuts, like I've said. It is beautiful wood. It's a pippy oak. Very nice timber. Smells nice when you're planing it as well. Well, I have to go, so bye. Yes, bye, Adam. Nice to see you anyway. Right, so we go ahead now and plane the other side of this, and then see what we got out of it then. Slowly taking it off this edge. Yeah, it does work good, Denny. It does work good. Don't get me wrong, Denny, we have got sawdust in, yeah. There is a bit, it is spitting out quite a bit here and there. But the problem I've got with this, you've probably seen me many a times, is I've had to buy this reducer by here. And this connects onto the side of the planer, and then it's all getting reduced into this size hose. So it's working, but it does block. On the cutting of the oak, mind it's not blocking up. When I was planing all the maple, it was blocking up. Because, let me just show you. That's more of the maple sawdust. It was bigger pieces. The oak, it tends to go into finer particles. So it's collecting the oak a hell of a lot better. So yeah, it does work. It does its job. It's only when it blocks up, it starts firing out this way at me then. But yeah, we got some mess to clean up, but it's not too bad. So yeah, we'll just crack on now. Obviously, this timber was in poor state. We're starting to get a bit of shape to it now. The planer's slowly taking off this side. I'm not trying to send it down too much. We're quite flat on this side. We have got snipe, I'm not going to lie. But once I can get this side flat, we can turn this back and we can sort out this edge then. But it's not looking too bad. It's coming along. So I'll just go ahead and keep working on this now, and then hopefully I'll get something out of this to use, which is good. So we'll just plane this now. getting jammed up for that. So as you can see, she was jamming right up. She's getting flat. I'm trying to see if it's got a little kick in it somewhere. It's not looking too bad actually. So I'm going to spin him around now and flatten off the other side as best we can. Then we'll go back to this side and I will see what material I can use. Obviously you can see all of this is rotted through to here. So I might get a couple of strips of something off there. I think it's worth the effort. So let's just plane the other side now and then I'll see what I've got left out of this timber then, what I can actually use off it. That's making a bit of a mess of that. I've got to try and hit the sweet spot now. So we're going to spin them around. Let's have a look. We've got some bad bits for there, so we've got to try and sort this out. I only want to take a little bit off him, but I want to do it in there. Can you turn it there? There's that eye spot there. Only when you're on live, see it goes wrong. Right, here goes. Let's see if that works. that was one hell of a challenge to try and get through that. Right, let's have a look. Hello friends, I am from Indonesia and I am a carpenter too. That is absolutely awesome. Yeah, solid wood, Robert. Not catching anything on the bed plate. I know, Robert. I don't know what was going on then, but it was having none of it. We have still got some snipe, but I've managed to make it catch now, and it felt like if I was going slightly down too far, it was taking off too much every time I hired it. And what had happened is it planed through so far, so then I had a ridge. So I was trying to find that sweet spot to hit the higher bit, but obviously lowering it down on the lower side, it wasn't working. It couldn't go through. So I managed to get it tidy. We have got snipe here, so I'll do another couple of passes on that. I should be able to sort it, but that was a right pain. And we're on live as well. It's always worse now when you're doing something like that on live. I'm in Pennsylvania. Yes, you are, Denny. I forgot where you live, mate. Robert's from New Zealand. We got Robert from New Zealand. We got Denny from Pennsylvania. I don't know how you pronounce your Wayne. Agus, is it? You're from Indonesia. That is absolutely awesome. I bet you got some nice timber out there. What else has been said on ya? Anyway, that was a right pain to plane. That done my head right in, that one. But there we go. We're gonna crack on now, and I'll carry on doing this. See how it turns out. Like I said, what's that say? New Zealand, and it's 1:15 in the morning out there, is it, Rob? What's the time out there? Hang on, 2 secs. It's 12:15 in the UK in the afternoon. So I'll be having a bit of grub in a bit. Sunday, 2nd of February. No, we are still on Saturday in the UK. So obviously you are you're much more ahead than us, then. Obviously you're 14 hours ahead then, Rob, by the looks of it. 14 hours ahead in New Zealand then, is it? That's crazy, that is. It's brilliant, mine, isn't it? Right, let me just grab it. I'll just have a swig of my tea and a puff of that. See, yeah, I'm going to try and flatten this off now. I've had a bit of a nightmare, obviously. It was all happening during a live, but it's coming along. Obviously, I'm fighting to get it through the machine. In Indonesia, it's currently 19:16, so it's 7:15. What day are you on? You on Saturday or Sunday? What's the date out there? Right, let me just jump on you now then and just give him another skim before I kill my planer. Clear the back end, is creating some sawdust. Yeah, I'll see you another time. Awesome, Mark. Yeah, nice one, Rob. Nice to see you anyway. Yeah, jump back on. You're more than welcome. Be nice to see you anyway, mate. All right. So yeah, we're managing to sort this out. It's becoming a bit of a nightmare, I'm not gonna lie, but it is getting flat. It's looking tidy. We have got some snipe marks on there, but they are very mild. They'd easily sand out. They're nothing major, nothing deep, nothing big. So yeah, I'm starting to get a nice piece of timber out of it. I don't know what this planer's doing, mind. Every time I'm bringing it down, I haven't had a lot of hours on this. I really haven't, all right? It's all new to me, this bit. But every time I'm sending this through, I'm only dropping it. How much am I dropping? 1/2 mil? So maybe I should jump onto 1/4 mil. It is oak, it is hardwood. Or maybe I need to change my planer blades now. Maybe they do need changing and they've gone a little bit dull, and that's where the machine is struggling. So something I've got to check, which I will. And maybe it is the blades, and maybe that's what's causing my issue here today. Others have said clean the rollers, so I think I will go ahead and do that. So maybe next weekend I'll strip it, get some new blades in there, and get the rollers clean. And then I'll see if that makes any difference. So I'm just going to clean the back end of the machine out because I think it's clogged up, yeah. So I'm just going to have a little look at that. Yes, it is full. That's why we're having dust everywhere. I will say mine, plain in oak, it creates a lot of fine sawdust. When I was doing the maple on the previous live videos, we was having hardly any fine sawdust. So there's a big difference in whatever wood you're planing. More creates more mess. There we are, we had to clear that out. I was doing my head and there was a lot of mess there. We'll just go ahead and pop this in here now. But I'll tell you now, that oak was a nightmare to plane. But I think I've got it. I'll do another couple of passes on it now. And then I think I'll leave that piece of that. Let me just show you how it's looking, just so you know, when whoever's on you. So we got it quite flat, alright? There is snipe, there are marks where the planer's gone across. Have I got a straight edge here? I'd imagine it's quite straight. So no, we've got a tiny bit of light running down there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There's a little bit of light towards that end. So I just need to flatten that bit off. That one's not looking too bad if you ask me. But I think we got a slight bend. I'm trying to show you the light. There's only a mild little tiny bend, but I think that'll be all right once it's cut up. Won't be perfect, but it'll be usable. So happy days. If all your chips are uniform cut, I don't think you need new blades. Right, they are, Denny. They're looking good. It is a clean cut. It's very smooth as well. Are the drive wheels dirty? Yeah, that's something I'm going to have a look at, Denny. A few people have been commenting on that. I have been doing quite a lot of planing on there, haven't I? And bearing in mind, we were chucking dirty maple through it, to be honest with you. So maybe that's what's causing the problem. But it is a pain. You know what I mean? We're doing a live and then I got all this nonsense going on. So it is doing my head in a bit, I'm not going to lie. But I'm just going to try and knock a couple of mil off this oak by now. I'll be happy with that then. It is looking quite flat, I'm not going to lie. I'm happy with the way it is. So we'll chuck another couple of passes through there. And then maybe next weekend, I'm just going to open this up and I'm going to have a look at it then. Maybe it is dirty, I don't know. But maybe I can do that on a live as well. Open it up on a live and have a look at it. Right, so here it goes. Let's just try and hit this with another couple of pieces. I got a bit of a sore throat today as well. I'm also a carpenter and I like to see carpenters from abroad because their tools are sophisticated. There's no arm in hand tools, Angus. That's what everyone learns in the UK and that. We just buy these tools because it makes our life easier. That's all it is. The old school way still rocks. I honestly think I'm going to give up on this piece. It's winding me up now. Right, so I think I'm going to leave that of that until I open this planer up and have a look at it because it is jamming up every 2 minutes and it's doing my head in. So I'm going to put that one aside. It's flat enough anyway for working. I'm happy with how flat that is. I'm going to jump off here now because I've got a lot of cleaning to do in here. I want to get all these cleaned up. I don't think I'll do the walnut now. I think I'm going to leave that for another day because I've already got a nice piece to work on, which I'm happy about. I'm going to clean up in here, and then we'll jump on a different live and a bit later. We'll knock a plane in on the head then.